Okay, I wanted to give a little update on the DT build. So my last video, I was welding part of the frame that was broken. So that was on this bike over here, the one that we'll call the blue bike now. It turns out most of that's a waste. I mean, that part in the back, yeah, that's great. But I ordered a battery from China, and right before it shipped, they said, hey, the dimensions are slightly different than what we had in the ad. And at that point, I'd already been waiting a while, and I said, you know what, I'll figure it out. Turns out, it made it so it won't fit. So what I had to do is I had to modify the frame. And so this is what you're looking at right here. This angle iron, this is new. So I had to cut out so you can see all the stuff where the motor mounts were and everything. I cut that back. So I guess that one weld, that'll still be good on the other bike. But it gets reinforced anyway because we end up putting this angle iron in. And even then, it was way too big. Like the original frame ended something like here. And so I needed to get this big old piece of angle iron. So this will be kind of like my skid plate too, I guess. And then I just put another piece of flat iron on the back side just to make sure the battery doesn't fall out. So the battery fits very nicely in there. In fact, I'll show you. So there you go. It's a perfect fit. It fills up pretty much every inch in there. So I'm gonna have to get a little creative for the motor controller. We'll have to see. It's supposed to get here tomorrow, so we'll see where it fits. But yeah, it's super snug. I didn't want to do a super industrial look, so actually I created some leather straps. That's what this little bar here is for. Put some straps over it. You'll see it in the end. But yeah, gonna figure out where that motor controller goes. And then I also have a buck converter, a step down converter that I'm gonna use to run the lights, so I didn't have to get 60 or 72 volt lights. I can just run a standard 12 volt. So anyway, we'll figure out what happens with this gas tank. I don't know if I'm gonna paint it or if I'm gonna kind of leave it patinaed like that and just put a clear coat on it. We'll see what it looks like. But I did take the rear tire off, getting ready because I'm getting the hub motor tomorrow. So gonna see how it all fits up. You can see I removed all the rear brake stuff. It's gonna have front and rear brakes are gonna be hand brakes. So where the clutch would be is now just gonna be a brake. So we'll see how that all comes together. But yeah, this is kind of where we're at. I'm working on one first, and then when I get that completely done, I'll work on the second one. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow I have a lot better stuff.